Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Awa. That's my stage name. So we about to do what it do this morning. We about to get it in, okay? We about to get it in. So y'all gonna see me move my head back and forth because like I told y'all yesterday, we are doing three platforms at the same time. Okay. We got our YouTube, our Instagram, and we got our Facebook. So we doing all three platforms at the same time. Okay. We welcome in Facebook because y'all know Instagram and YouTube, y'all been rocking with me from the beginning. But we welcome in Facebook. Welcome Facebook to the clan in the morning, okay? So I usually do a show about 7 days a week in the morning. Consistency is the key, y'all. You feel me? So now we doing something with the lights. So I want to see how this light concept work in the morning because it seems like my lives are more dark in the morning. So I want to put a little light in it, make it a little brighter and see how that work out. Y'all let me know how the lighting is. Is it too bright? Is it too much? Let me know. Before we start, I need y'all to hit that like and subscribe button if you feel my content. If you don't feel my content, you can always keep scrolling, okay? You can always keep scrolling. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Isaiah. How you doing, my brother? It's good to see you. Good morning, everybody in Instagram. I greatly appreciate y'all tuning in this morning. Nothing but love for y'all all. Facebook, good morning. Good morning to the everyone that's there. Thank you for showing up this morning. I greatly appreciate that. YouTube family, how we doing this morning? It's good to see y'all. I'm so happy. We gonna talk about, and this is trigger warning, everybody. This is trigger warning. This is for educational purposes. We about to do what it do. Okay. Now it says, now we're gonna talk about this is so hard to even say. Okay, this is so hard to even say. Daniel, good morning. How are you? Whatever I say, I am believed. Yeah. We about to get it in this morning. Whatever I say, I am believed. Now, I know we don't want to keep harping on the subject of this young woman that claims she got hit with a brick. We just going to touch just a little something and then we going to add, okay? So for this young woman, how she came to social media and how she put the gender war on blast and how everyone took their sides. Now, I want to share something with you. This is how we know the imposters from the real people. When stuff like this happens, this is how you weed out the imposters, okay? Because this is how you find out people truth. This is how you find out how people really feel about the gender war. Do they really want it to continue or they want it to stop? Because you had some sisters like me on social media and was like, I need more evidence. You had some sisters that said her word alone is good for me. Okay. So now I'm ready to jump on a bandwagon with her and crucify all men. Okay. Some you going some just was ready for this type of war in the first place. Okay. But I want to share something with you that is really dark. Okay. It's really dark for our community. And because if a woman say it, it's true. Now, what happened with this young girl? Okay. Well, young woman, she's 30 something years old. Okay. What happened with her is that this just shedded light on the lies that are told. Okay. This just shed light because no police report was done. Okay. She rushed to social media instead of calling the police. All this stuff don't add up. Okay. And this just sheds light on how when a woman can accuse a man of anything and she is believed. That's all this situation did, was shed light on the fact that you can lie on a man, okay? And you will be believed by the whole nation. And they will crucify this man to the cross. They will nail him to the cross without finding out the truth. This is an ugly monster that we have that lay dormant under our society. That when a man gets accused, he immediately is guilty. Okay? Instead of us getting the receipts, we don't get no receipts. We just immediately believe that the woman was mistreated, mishandled. We immediately believe this. I watched a video on Instagram, right? And there was a young woman who had a disagreement with her boyfriend, okay? And she went into her daughter's room. The little girl was laying on the bed and she said, "He touched you, right? He touched you, right?" Now, the man was smart enough to film the mother coercing the daughter into saying her boyfriend touched her. The little girl shook her head, said no. She's trying to say no. The mother said, "Yeah, he touched you, right? He touched you, right?" Now, even though they laughed it off like it was funny, it's not funny. And even the brother was goofy because that's not funny. She's trying to teach this child to lie on you, and you filming and you thinking that that's funny. Instead of you telling her in the video, "Oh nah, I can't rock with you like that. I gotta go. I gotta go. This relationship is done." Because you're not going to have your child accuse me of touching her. "Oh, he touched you, right? He touched you." That's what she told her daughter. Okay. Now, all this woman got to do is get mad with this boyfriend about something and call the police and tell the police that the daughter told her that he touched her. And the daughter will go and lie because she's trying to please the mama. So the daughter will say, "Yes, he touched me." And they will have no evidence of that this man touched this girl. Okay? But the mama will say, "Oh, he did some type of sexual act to the daughter." Now, listen to me. Good morning, Mr. He said. How are you this morning, sir? Now, listen to me. There are cases where this happens. It does. And I'm not trying to dispute that. But hello, my dear. Good morning. But the thing is that a lot of our brothers are in prison because someone else was believed. And usually women are the first ones that are believed. And she could be lying through her teeth, but because she is a woman, she is believed. All she got to do is get those waterworks going. That's it. And she is believed. Everything that she says will be concrete. The courts, the system will believe her over a man that is innocent. And then what happens? What happens after the guilt has ate this woman for 10, 15, 20 years, right? Now she wants to come and say that nobody did anything to her daughter or nobody did anything to her. Okay. Then she wants to say the man never did anything. So he done spent 20 years of his life behind bars with men that were in this facility that believed he was a monster. So can you imagine how many times this man was hurt? Somebody did something bad to him when he was in the shower. Somebody did something to him in the yard because they believed he is a monster. Now, mind you, all of them have done crime, but they haven't done crime to a woman. So, yes, you have some brothers behind the wall that they not going just let you have a peaceful stay when they find out the evil that you have done. But what about the men who did not commit the evil? It was the woman that committed the evil because she lied. And because she lied as a woman, okay, as a woman, we are believed for everything that we do. Okay, you said my little brother has to deal with something very similar. No physical evidence, no DNA, just a statement. Yes, my dear, just a statement, honey. PDAI, yes, honey, just a statement. Thank you also for subscribing to my channel, my dear. Thank you so much. So just on the word of this woman, I am believed. You understand? Just because I'm a woman, I am believed. I could be lying through my teeth. Okay? I could be lying through my teeth. Oh, Sir Hill Speaks. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. I know the manosphere was hot. I know it was. I wish I could have invited women too, but I know it's just a king thing. But I know it was fire because Kosha had videos of talking to some kings with him, and they were doing their thing. So I know that manosphere was amazing. Is it still going on today? So now, what I wanted to say is that because I'm a woman, I'm believed no matter what. No matter what I do, I am believed. Okay? And this has been going on since the beginning of time because they believe that women are so calm, so peaceful that they can't do no wrong, that we can't commit evil or atrocities. But I'm going to share something with you. A woman that is scorned, okay? A woman that is scorned, she can make your life a nightmare. A woman can do things that the devil has never seen. Do you hear me? When she's angry with you, when she's hurt if she's hurt that you did something to her and you didn't mean to, okay? Or if you broke up with her and she was in love with you, a woman can do things that the devil has never seen, honey. Even the devil look and it gives him poise because he's surprised. Okay? And this is the truth. Okay? Verify all women. Amber Heard taught us a valuable lesson. Yes, Mr. He said, you correct. You are correct. Okay. This is the shocker. Any accuser against a black man is magnified to the full extent of the law. Anything that gets up, locked up, and separated. And you know what? I'm gonna share something with you, my dear famous. You correct. But I'm gonna share something with you that hurt the most. What hurt the most? These things really happen. These bad things really do happen to some women. It does. But then we have some women who lie. And it makes it bad for the women who want to come and tell the truth. It makes it bad. But do I say that I say that we should investigate every part? Yes. Yes. I will say it. I will preach it to the heavens. And I'm going to share with you why I feel like this. If you're a mother and you have sons, then let me repeat that one more time. If you are a mother and you have sons, you want your son to have a fighting chance. Do you hear me? Still winning? Good morning, sir. You want your son to have a fighting chance. This is why you got to talk to these boys. Tell them to be careful when they go to college. Don't have anybody in your dorm rooms. Don't invite anybody up to your room. Don't take no young girl where she don't want to be. Don't listen to your friends when they invite some girl up to their room and talk about, oh, come, let's do a train on this girl. Okay? Don't talk to your sons. Tell them. Because if you don't tell them, the world gonna teach him. And his foolish friends gonna teach him. And then you in the back, mama and daddy, y'all gonna be on the back in the courtroom crying that you know your son ain't like this. Sometimes our boys get accused for things they don't know what happened. That never happened. He got consent. They don't have no evidence. It's just her word alone. And then it take her 20 years to come and confess. Okay? To come and confess that she was lying. And now your boy done spent 20 years in prison, all on a lie. It's sad because my word alone can crucify you and nail you to the cross. There'll be no evidence. And this is the thing. Instead of them going to the hospital and getting checked, they say they went in the shower and washed up. Well, you washed all the evidence away off your body. And the law should require them to go to the hospital after this happens right away. Not to the shower, not nowhere else, to the hospital. So they can collect the evidence if there is any. But the law does not have anything in place for this. It doesn't. It just says, I watched one of the reels, right? What was it? The reel? The View. And I think it was some woman, she's a lawyer, whatever. And she said, well, for right now, women can say that somebody did something to them, and their word alone is gold. Can you imagine? A woman can just say somebody did something to them, and their word alone is gold. It's gold enough to lock this man down. Is the word enough is to send this man to prison. No evidence at all. Until she decides she want to tell the truth. And it's painful that we don't see that this needs to be changed. Because we say, oh, if we change it, it's going to prevent a lot of women from coming forth. No. It's going to prevent women who lie. That's going to stop that lying. And the law need to be clear. It needs to be clear. If this happens, right, and this brother done spent 20 years, okay, in prison, and there's no proof, and later you come and confess, okay, later you come and confess that he didn't do anything, I believe you should go to jail for 20 years. Let's see how your life turn out. You should go to jail for 20 years for lying. But because we take women's word as law, And whatever they say is right. We in this mess today. Now, do heinous crimes happen to women? Do horrible crimes happen to women? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I'm not disputing that. Because I know there'll be some women in the comment section talking about, oh, this really do happen to women. Yes, it does. It happens to women. But because a woman's word has turned into law, yeah, I said it. A woman's word has turned into law. We believe everything that comes out of her mouth. Yes, my dear, you said we stay under the bus. Yes, honey, you do. It's true. Daniel said, do you get to understand it's okay? Nothing about it like being all in the country they do only. Care nothing about them, but okay, I see what you're saying. Did nothing to be said that the person you go to jail. Okay, honey, you just like scrambled all that up. But I understand what you're saying. You're saying that they believe the woman that is saying it and that they just go to jail. Is that what you're saying? Let me know in the comment section. That's Daniel on Facebook, y'all. So all I'm saying is that we don't get the receipts. We don't. We just immediately blame the men right away. And you don't know if this woman had a hidden agenda that she wanted to hurt him. Okay? You don't know if she had a hidden agenda. She just wanted to see him destroyed. She wanted to see his life go into turmoil. Oh, Skinny, you said I'm late. Baby, don't worry. It's okay. She wanted to see his life go into turmoil and spiral out because maybe he didn't want to be with her. Maybe he fell in love with another woman and he decided that he just didn't want to be with her no more. So now she decided, okay, I'm going to destroy his life. I'm going to accuse him of something with my child and have my child lie. Do you know how many men were destroyed from this? And it's not even that they went to do jail time. It's that psyche that messed you. It's that psyche that messed you. Because when you've been accused of something that you did not do, and it's hard for you to let people hear your voice. Tara, good morning. It's hard for you to speak your voice, to say your piece, because nobody believes you. Do you know how painful that is? But women don't experience that pain because what we say is law. And only some of us women understand this. Only some of us understand that we have to be careful with the words that we speak. The things that we do, we have to be careful. But some of us don't care. When that young girl was on social media and she was coercing, good morning, Terry, how are you on Facebook? Good morning. When she was coercing her daughter into saying that the boyfriend touched her. The boyfriend filmed it. That was smart of him to film it. Tony, good morning. It was smart of him to film it. But to laugh about it was not fun. That didn't make no sense. Once she would have said that, I would have told her I'm out. I would have told her I'm out. Yeah, because you won't have your child. You won't be coercing your baby into saying that I touched her. So now she can go and tell somebody at her school that my mother's boyfriend touched me. Young men, I know some of y'all don't have fathers. Okay? But you got to seek knowledge for yourself, my dear. Young women, some of y'all don't have mamas that do the right thing. You got to seek knowledge for yourself. Seek knowledge for yourself. Some of us are not blessed with good parents. Some of us are not blessed to have a good father, a good mother in the household. But baby, there's a time when you have to seek knowledge on your own. If you admire a woman that is living right and she doing the right thing and she knows God, especially, get under her so you can learn how to be a wife. My brothers, if you young and you don't know much about life, get under a king so you can know what to do when you have to build a kingdom. Seek knowledge. Yes, you are right, my dear. Free, you are right. Free falling, you right. Unfortunately, the behavior get passed down to our daughters. It's true. It is true. But we have to learn how to seek knowledge on our own. We don't do this. We immediately think whatever mama do, whatever daddy do is right. And I understand that. I understand that. But if mama life and daddy life was not good, that mean they were doing something that ain't right. That mean you need to seek knowledge on your own without the understanding of mama and daddy. My young men, okay, y'all got to learn how to stay away from women that's toxic like this. She coerced her daughter into saying that he touched her. Okay? She coerced the daughter into saying he touched her. Do you know how many men are in prison right now? All on the lie. Good morning, Derek. How are you, my dear? You said I finally caught your lie. All right, my dear. Thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate that. And I always say thank you for subscribing to my channel. And I'm going to say it one more time, honey. Thank you so much. All I'm saying is that a change has to come. A change has to come. Just because your word alone, I get crucified by the whole world. Your word alone, I get crucified by the whole world. This young heathen came to social media. Already know that the gender war in America is already on fire. Like you could just drop something. Just drop a match. It's ready to explode. The gender war in America, all you got to do is drop a match. It's ready to explode. And that's what Sister Girl did. She dropped a match and blew that whole thing out of the corner, honey. Blew that whole thing out of the corner. Do you hear me? She involved a whole nation that does not even know the stuff that's going on over here. Do you hear what I'm saying? She involved a whole other nation that doesn't know what goes on over here. Now, is it wrong that other nations mistreat their women, abuse their women? Yes, it's wrong. It's wrong. But that is their own tribal encounters that their women go through. American women can never go through the stuff that women from different cultures go through. They couldn't take it. They could not take it. There'd be no way they couldn't take it. These women go through when any mishap happens in their marriage. It's not just them two working it out. It's both families combined that's working it out. Everybody is in your business in different nations. Both families have to come together. It is a blessing and a curse. In America, if you marry, you get to talk it out. You get to work it out between each other. And maybe you might have a homegirl you can talk to, and he might have a homeboy he can talk to. Good morning, Kevin. How are you? But in different cultures, it got to be both families coming together to talk about it. So if one of you were cheating, everybody find out on both sides of the family that you were cheating. If you had a baby by another woman, both families find out that you brought a baby into the marriage. But in America, if you do something like that, only the wife know, and maybe her girlfriend. But everybody don't get to find out the shame. So this young, I don't even want to call it a young woman, this heathen knew that our gender war is on fire. So she just wanted to drop a whole atomic bomb inside this thing and blew this thing to high heavens. And what happened? People picked their side, what side they wanted to be on. They picked their side and let the dust fall where it may. And it even made me, even for me as a content creator, it gave me poise on some of the people that I follow. I was looking at them two-sided, like, this is not the whole story. She's not telling the whole story. But because she said it was a black man, we immediately believed her. Anye, how are you, honey? And this is why I say on a woman's word alone, we believe. You have no receipts, no evidence, nothing. We ready to crucify every man in the wake because it is a woman. Because it is a woman and she said it. So we immediately believe her. And when she gets that water work going, honey, that's it. That's ball game. Now, am I to sit up here and say all women should not be believed? No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Do not twist my words, because that's what y'all going to do. Do not twist my words. All I'm saying is that we need to learn how to investigate stuff better before we go and say, yes, that's what happened. Okay? Good morning, Black Man Unfiltered. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. So this is what I'm saying. We need to investigate first. Your word alone should not crucify me. Do you hear me? Your word alone should not nail me to the cross. They should have some evidence that I did this thing before you jail me like I'm an animal, before you jail me. And then 20 years later, you come and say it was a lie. And then because I'm a man, you pat me on my back and tell me, oh, well, these things happen. No, these things should not happen. They should not happen. Somebody should not lose 20 years of their life all on a lie. It does not make sense. But because we believe everything is all right to do this, and when she comes with the waterworks, we believe that this is good, we immediately believe her. Derek said her story wasn't added up from the start. I knew what it looked like when you get hit with something. Yes, we all know what it looked like when you get hit with something. But it's sad because my word alone can take a whole life. My word alone. A woman's word alone can take a young man's life. And then it takes her 20 years to come and confess that that's not what happened. We need receipts. Y'all have to start calling for receipts instead of us going and crucifying our men. This does not make sense. And one turn we crucify them, and then in another turn you want them to be your Superman. We can't do this. It doesn't make sense. Some women influencers is not going to speak against this. Okay, they not, because let me share with you why. They don't want to ruffle any feathers of the followers that they got. Because let me share something with you. That fake sisterhood is real, honey. Anytime you want to disgrace or crucify men, all you got to do is come to social media and say some rah-rah. You'll have about 1 million followers. You're going to have 1 million followers, honey. Do you hear me? You will have 1 million followers if you come and lie. Nobody wants to hear the truth. People will even come to my comment section and tell me, you a Christian woman, you ain't supposed to do that. Judge ye not, and ye shall not be judged. You ain't supposed to do this. You ain't supposed to do that. Let me share something with y'all. The stuff that I put out, either it be comical, either it be I'm getting on you, either it be I'm just running my mouth, or either I just got a story from social media and I'm gonna run with it like everybody else. But I'm gonna also put in the comment section, it's a rumor. It's a rumor. This is a rumor. I don't know if it's real. All I can say is that I'm a content creator. And I will tell you what I think and what I think is right and what I think is wrong. And I think the way America is right now, and it has been going this way for at least 50, 60 years, a change has to come. It does not make sense. A lot of us women have sons. And if your son is caught in this situation, baby, this is painful. Do you hear me? When you know your son could not commit this, it is painful. When he crying to you, telling you, mama, I didn't do this. This is painful to a mother and a father. So women that have children, y'all better understand and start talking to those girls about lying. Y'all better start talking to those girls about lying, because she can ruin somebody's life and ruin her own, all on a lie. Good morning, King. How are you? All on a lie. Because we all want to run and say women are right. No matter what they say, they telling the truth. When that young woman was on social media coercing her little girl to saying that the boyfriend touched her, that broke my heart. Because you know how many young girls that small like that get touched back in the time when I was growing up. I have horror stories of my own that give me poise, and I have to step back a little bit and say, why nobody came for me? Why nobody heard? Why nobody heard me? And that's why I talk to my girls the way that I do. That's why I don't let them go spend a night at nobody's house. That's why I don't let them be around people that my spirit don't connect. If my spirit don't connect, you won't be around my kids. I won't let you. We got to start talking to these girls. Stop telling them when they get to college, don't be going in no boy's room. I don't care how much you like the boy. Don't go over there. When you go to a frat party, carry that cup with you. Don't put that cup down. If you put the cup down, baby, it go into the trash. When you go to the club and you're drinking something and you ain't finishing and you left it on the table to go to the bathroom, baby, you don't go back to it, honey. You trash it. If somebody buy you a drink and you didn't see where it came from, honey, you hand it up in the air and say thank you. You put it back down. You better not drink it. You better not drink it. This is not the days of old when somebody will buy you a drink and it was all right. Stop inviting strangers in your house that you just met on social media. We got to start talking to our girls. Start talking to our boys. Pay attention. Just because you in college don't mean that you get to do whatever you want and the world is yours. The world is yours education-wise. But you can wind up getting yourself in some real nonsense. Talk to these boys. I don't care if you in the midst of making love to this young girl. I don't care if you in the midst, y'all both the same age. I don't care if you in the midst, you got your clothes all the way down. I don't care if you in the midst. When she say no, strap up, get your clothes up, put your shoes on. Don't even sit there no more. Don't hold no conversation. None of that. Till I gotta go. I gotta go. Just like that, you leave. Once there is a no, you leave. And for my young women who doing this nonsense, if you know you're not ready to commit nothing, if you know you're not ready to go do nothing with nobody, don't go to nobody's house. Don't go to no motel, hotel, Holiday Inn. Don't go nowhere. Stay in a public area. Tell him you're not ready. Y'all shouldn't be doing nothing anyway until you married in the first place. But none of y'all want to hear that. Okay? Be safe. We need to learn how to teach these young men and young women. Be safe. Stop making accusations and you know that it's not true. You just want to hurt somebody. Oh, King, no, you didn't. Oh, King, thank you. Oh my goodness. A kingly father would tell his daughter all about men and prioritizing her life. You are correct, sir. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Let me see what I got. Thank you, sir, so much. I greatly appreciate the $20 super chat. Tanya said, yes, Mom, she's so right. Now, see, all I'm saying is that we got to learn how to talk to our babies. If we don't, they will always remain lost. You said, I love your content. Thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate that. If we don't do something and talk to these children, we just gonna lose them. We gonna lose them. Stop being scared to explain it to them. Because then when they get as old as us, okay? When they get as old as us, they don't understand nothing about real life. Black Man Unfiltered, thank you. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, sir. Don't get sexually invested because you could get arrested. You going to listen. Let me see if I can get something here. Hold on. And I'm gonna put an amen on that. Yes, honey, an amen on that. Don't get sexually invested because you could get arrested. Yes, honey. Yes. And I want to share something with y'all. I want y'all to know this. It's sweeter with your wife or your husband. Yes, it's sweeter. It's sweeter because there's love there. There's love there. You ain't got to worry about somebody going to run and tell your business if you was swinging from a chandelier. You ain't got to worry about somebody telling your business how the way you came to the bed looking, that you had on this skank lingerie outfit. You ain't got to worry about nobody telling nothing that happened in the bedroom because it's the sanctuary between you and your husband. If you wanted to be fresh, you ain't got to worry about nobody knowing your business. It's just your husband give you that cut eye at the kitchen table because he remembering what you did to him last night. But when you go and have sexual acts with people that could potentially not marry you, they'll run around and tell all your business. Let's get it right. They will run around and tell all your business. Yes, King, if you want to put on something skank, ain't nobody gonna know your business. Your husband just give you that cut eye in the kitchen because he know what he saw last night. Okay? Yes. All right? All I'm saying is that there has to be a change, y'all. It can't just be her word alone that's gold, y'all. I'm telling you, it can't be her word alone that's gold. That you able to crucify this man on her word alone. We need to start having receipts, excuse me. We need to start having receipts. King said, I haven't heard that since the 80s. I'm telling on myself, right? So all I'm saying is that we got to talk to these boys. We got to talk to these girls. Tell them, I don't care how hurt you are. You cannot just accuse people. You can't accuse people. We never talk about the dark side of being accused. We never do. They will always just say, this is what the woman said. Never not what the man said. They don't care what the man said. They will heavily crucify the man. That's what they do. They will heavily crucify the man. We got to get out of this, y'all. We got to get out of this. And only why I say this is because I have sons. I have sons, and it's painful to watch them go through any heartache. I would not want to see that. We got to do better. We got to do better, y'all. We got to do better. You can't just take her word alone and run with that. And this was a prime example of how we do this. This thing sat up in our face these last couple of days. This sat up in our face of how this girl ran to social media telling everybody that she was abused, that it was a black man. And everybody swarmed to social media. All the influencers swarmed to social media. And then that line was drawn, baby. That line went straight down. It was drawn. And if you didn't agree with her, if you didn't agree with what she said, you were evil. You were evil. And they said to you, you're a woman. How dare you not believe your sister? How dare you not believe your sister and what she said? Oh, I hope that happened to you. Do you know how many women said, I hope you get a brick to your face? That's how many, a lot of women were saying that to me. A lot of women, honey. They were saying, I hope somebody hit you with a center block. Yes, honey. And you know what I told them? Okay. You know what I said to them? I don't get in those type of situations. I don't. I don't jump in men's face. I have a king that I have to answer to if I do some nonsense like that. Okay? I don't disrespect men. I call them sir. Okay? I use my manners. I grew up in the projects, but yeah, I knew manners. Okay? I had manners. My mama taught me manners. Okay? So I use my manners. I don't get disrespectful. I don't get indignant. Now, can I say that I'm not hood? I'm lying. If I say I'm not hood, I'm hood. You can get some good. But do I do it? Do I do it? Because I got to answer to my husband. My husband don't like nonsense like that. And I don't feel like sitting there having a long lecture. Okay? So I do the bare minimum. If some nonsense come out, I walk away. I don't sit up and disrespect men and jump in their face and act indignant. I don't do that. So will a center block hit me? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay? I don't let that type of nonsense come towards my way. If I see somebody on demon time, I go the other way. Tanya said it's the music, it's Hollywood as well. People tend to model what they see. Once TV start modelizing being a king and a queen has left. Everything about sex, drugs, and materials goods. Wow. Tanya said no real relationships either. They say no women should get hit with a brick. Then say they hope you get hit with a brick for questioning the woman's story. Yes, my dear, that's what they said. I guess I'm not a woman to them. I guess I'm not a woman to them because they sat up there and said they hope I get hit with a brick. Okay, I see what you wrote. These women under demonic influence. I believe that too. I believe that too. I believe it so heartedly, my dear. You right. I believe it too. But what do we do? What do we do? Because on a word of a woman, you could be crucified and nailed to the cross without having any receipts. No receipts. Just the words she spoke from her mouth. That is not equal rights. That is not justice. It is not. Now, do I agree with some of the nations that are around us that they abuse women? I do not agree with that. It's not right. But I'm going to share something with you. And I know some of y'all are going to be sad when I say this. But the women who get mostly abused in these countries are the ones who are disrespectful to their husbands or disrespectful to a man that's in the street. Some of these women in foreign countries, they have good husbands that take care of them. Ain't never lay a hand on them a day in their life. They love their wives. But nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. They just want to know she was hit and we rallying to protect her. That's it. Now, are they wrong for beating their wives or mistreating the women? Yes, it's wrong. Because we're taught it's wrong over here. But in other nations, it's not taught that it's wrong because they don't put up with foolery that women will get out of line and then no one is there to correct them. You will even see the father get mad with his own daughter if his daughter do something. And the mama come along and help if the daughter do something wrong. I think we about to lose generation of women because no one can correct them regardless of delivery or tone. I think you right too, my dear. I think you right as well. Okay, Tanya said we teach. Tanya said start at home as a community. Kevin said where the law enforcement officers called. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Was the law enforcement called? They were not. There's no receipts. Great grand rise to you from your family from Newark, New Jersey. All right, Newark in the house. All right. Mob rules matter, Kevin said. This is true. This is true. Because when they all chant that you the evil one, everybody believe that you the evil one. But I'm going to share something with y'all about me. As an influencer, okay, I will stand on the side that is right. Even when anybody come against me and ready to crucify me, I will stand on the side that is right. You want to know why I will stand on the side that is right? Because I got to answer to God. I got to answer to him. I already have enough problems on my hand with God already. So I got to answer to him. So I don't have time to just go and just agree with you and I know you lying. I don't have time for that. I got enough sin already. So I'm not going to add to the sin that I got. So yes, if I got to run my mouth and I got to scream it to the heavens, and just because you don't like what I say, I'm going to still say it. Right is right and wrong is wrong. We cannot stand on a word of women. Okay? We cannot stand on the word of women. We need receipts. Y'all got to start believing that. Stop letting people just run you under the bus and believe that that's okay. Now, this young girl, her whole story is coming out now. I don't even want to say young girl. This heifer, her story is coming all out over social media. Everybody getting receipts of stuff she done in 2020 and all this stuff. And if you go watch her video from 2020, it's the same concept that she did right now. The same thing, honey. Same thing. When somebody don't like you, I want to share this with y'all, my brothers. Okay? When somebody don't like you, they sit in the wake. They sit in the wake to think of stuff they could do to hurt you. Like they will just sit there. If you ever have an enemy, okay? Yeah, if you have an enemy, a true enemy, you know what I'm saying? They will sit in a wake to try to destroy you because they want to see you fall. You understand? They want to see you fall. Excuse me. So now, when that time comes to destroy honey, they will make sure they get it right. See, in 2020, she tried. It didn't work out. So she said, let me come back in 2023. Let me get it right this time. Okay? Let me get it right. And she did. She aced that thing right out of the park. Because the gender war is already on fire. So she aced that thing right out of the park. She made a lot of money off a lot of women who wanted to help her. And no simps, too. Yes, honey, she made a lot of money off a lot of women and them simps, too. Culture, men and women need to get back to wrapping their heads. Thank you for being an example, sister. Oh, that's sweet. Tanya said, true. Witness both sides of the story. I can't disagree with you. Go ahead, Tanya. Yes, honey, I cannot disagree with you. All right. Hall said, when I was listening to you, to your last stream, you made a statement that they should go extinct. I think the type of behavior needs to go extinct and a new one needs to be born. Learn to respect each other. And I'm going to share with you why I made that comment. I don't know if you watched the whole stream, my dear, but I was on Black Man Unfiltered channel. This brother content is fire, y'all. Check him out. So I was on his panel. Okay, it was a women's panel. And security boss unsolicited. Okay. This woman content is fire too, y'all. Y'all got to check her out. She's straight, no chaser. Okay. And she said that the Black woman may have to go extinct for the culture to change. She just made that small comment and I just ran with that story because I said to myself, I can break this down on my channel. And that's why I said, should the Black woman go extinct for our culture to change? Will we need to go to Africa to find her replacement for the culture to change? And a lot of men got up here and said, we may not go to Africa. We may go to Asia. Okay? We may go to different parts of the world that may change the Black culture. And can I blame them? Shout out to the Passport Bros. Can I blame them? I can't blame them. Because if you don't find a woman that is worthy here, God said, be fruitful and multiply, right? So if you can't be fruitful and multiply with your sister, what can you do? If you can't, if our women here don't want to be listening to our men here, what can you do? You can't do nothing. You can't just stop your lineage because she don't want to listen. You got to go find another sister from another culture and build your dynasty. And I know some of y'all offended at what I said, but it is what it is, okay? Exactly. So, okay, here we go. Here we go. We about to get it in right now. Here we go. Exactly. I just saw her video in 2020 claiming she was jumped by a group of Black men, and she always say Black. She always say Black. Y'all gotta know why she say that. Y'all gotta know why she say that. She don't say no other color. She say Black. Why she say that, y'all? Somebody put it in the chat. Why she say that? King said finding a replacement is already happening. Yes, you right, my brother. This is true. You telling the truth. You said those was her people. Yes, honey, those was her people. And you know, I had a lot of women in the comment section telling me, oh, it doesn't matter if she's Simone. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They Black. They don't consider themselves Black. If you go to an African person right now, I don't care what part of Africa they are from, you would never hear them say, I'm Black. They will stand up with pride in their chest and tell you they African. And then they'll tell you what part and what tribe they come from. They don't say Black. They don't say Black. We the only ones who say that nonsense over here, Black. And Black is a damn color. Okay? But that's what we say, Black. We don't say African American only when you're doing an application. African American. We use Black for everything and it's a color. So when she was saying it's Black, she knew what she was doing. Because she know how much our brothers she knew how much our brothers are treated over here. She know why she said that. Because she know how our brothers are treated over here. like basura. Trash. Like basura. She knew it. And that's why she said it. You said you think they need to get stronger. Why do you say they not strong? Because they traveling overseas to find women? King, I feel you on that one. Juan Jawan, I'm talking to you, my dear. I hope I'm saying your name right. Why do you think? Because we gonna talk, we gonna break this down. Why do you think they not strong? Because they travel overseas. You think if they here, they stronger because they dealing with our sisters cursing them out, telling them they ain't and they never was. So you think a man is weak because he want a woman that has poise, that he wants a woman that's feminine. He don't want somebody he got to battle with every night. What you saying, baby? Tell me. You think it's okay for the woman to be jumping in his face? He got to battle his woman to make food for him, clean the house. I don't think it's weak. I don't think it's weak because he want to go and be with some woman that is from a different culture. I don't think it's weak. I think he has decided he's going to get his lineage by hell or high water. That's what I think. And I'm going to share with you something that I tell everybody on my channel. My sister, look at yourself. Ladies, look at yourself. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror real good. Those lips, those hips, that nose, your behind, your breasts. This is something that the black man, the melanated man knows. This is something that he knows. He's conditioned to love you. Yes, I said it, baby. He's conditioned to love you. He is conditioned to love you. He is conditioned to kiss those filled lips. He is conditioned to rub on those breasts. He is conditioned to rub on that backside, okay? He is conditioned. I'm sorry, my pen dropped. He is conditioned to when he lay you from the backside, he is conditioned to hold your hips as he ride. He is conditioned to love you. But when you don't know how to give act right, okay? When you don't know how to give act right, you don't know how to respect him. You don't know how to keep that house clean. You don't know how to cook. You don't know how to calm your tone when you talk to him. You don't know how to speak to him. You speak to him like he's a child. You scream at him like you his mama. How can he love something that mistreat him? So no, I don't think he's weak. I think he's trying to make sure he has a lineage. And I remember an influencer has said that I think men are weak when they travel abroad to marry. And I don't think so. I don't think they're weak. I think they have put in their mind that they want their lineage to survive and they want their children to be under a woman that has a stable mind. Now I'm going to share something with you. My brothers, you will always love what you were conditioned to love. You will. You will always love what you are conditioned to love, baby. So can you imagine? I want to break this down for y'all. Can you imagine? You have always been conditioned to love the melanated sister. You have always been. That skin, that shape, those lips. You have always been conditioned to love us. But you have to go out and be with somebody that don't look nothing like what you conditioned to love. That's hard. That's hard because in the back of your mind is thinking that this doesn't look like what I'm raised and what I know that is the standard of beauty. Because melanated sisters, y'all don't believe that you are the standard of beauty, but you are. Every culture copies you, but you don't see it. You think because your hair is too kinky that that's not what it's supposed to be, but you see people braiding their hair. Your butt that you can't stand and that breast that you can't stand, you say is too big, but people go get surgery to get that same butt and breast. Those lips that you can't stand, that you say you can't stand, people go get surgery to get their lips bigger. They even go to tanning booths to get a little darker. You are the standard of beauty, but because you missed it, you don't understand. Do you know what it feels like for a black man to meet a black woman, that not a melanated? Okay, do you know what it feels like when they go to a place and they only see one race there, and then all of a sudden a big sister come in, and you see her, even a petite sister, you see her, your face light up. Do you know how I feel every time when I'm at work and I go into a patient room and they out and they look like me? They put the biggest grin on their face. And I look at them, I said, baby, why you smiling? They said, because I see you. I said, okay, because you see me. What that mean? And I tell them, don't answer. I know what it means. Do you know how it feel? Y'all got to stop this. It does not mean he's weak. It means he wants to finish his lineage. He wants to not finish, but he wants to build his lineage. All I'm saying, y'all, we got to change the mindset, y'all. We got to stop just believing everybody without the receipts, baby. If they don't have the receipts, honey, y'all back down. Back down. Wait. Let the truth come out. Back down. Don't run. Okay, honey, I hear what you're saying. Every woman is just a lesser vessel of the original woman. I'd rather stick with the source. I'm 34 and I haven't had the problem that most 50-year-old men talk about. Maybe I'm a different breed. Oh, well, you blessed, my dear. And my commends to you, honey. That means you just found a good woman. That's what it means. That's all it means. So, guys, let me see. King said the afro is the most desirable hair in the world. Tell it, King, because my girls wear afros. I love it too. I wish my hair could still grow. My hair cannot. That alopecia ain't no joke. That's why women, we got to stop putting perms in our children here. I had perms, jerry curls, all that stuff. Because, you know, back in the day when you young, your mama, she always say, oh, your hair is horrible, this and that. Not knowing that kinkiness, honey, was a blessing. That was your crown. But we were taught different when we were young. that wasn't right. Your hair had to be straight and all this stuff like that. But our hair is not designed for that. Okay? Our hair is not. So I got alopecia. So my hair is just terrible. Hall said, but when he is not conditioned for the attitude, conflict, disrespect, outright, totally being nasty to the core, that's why they are getting passports. Go ahead. Oh, you telling the truth. Ghana is looking real good right now. Ghana. You know what? And people always say I look like I'm from Ghana. And I always tell them thank you, but I'm not. Okay. Let me see. Tanya said truth. Respect goes both ways. If she has to do that, you have to do the same. If you want that in your woman, you better be the man. Okay. All right. All right. Let me see. Okay. Everybody just greeting everybody. Okay. Go natural. Stay natural, King said. I was upset. I love my hair. Big and puffy. Go ahead. Go ahead, honey. I did too back in the day, but my mama threw that hot comb, them perms, and that Jerry curl, honey. That Jerry curl, honey. Honey. Mess up your whole pillow in your room. So, y'all, everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. Instagram. Y'all was not doing a lot today. I'm surprised. I guess most of y'all busy. Malik, thank you. Thank you so much. Super. Good morning to you too, my dear Merchant. Y'all was quiet today. I didn't see y'all write much in here today. Because Merchant and King, y'all be acting up in here. Y'all be doing it, honey. Okay. So everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. Facebook, I'm gonna let you out first. Instagram, you next, my dear. Have a great one. And YouTube, my foundation, my family, y'all started me. Okay. I'm so thankful for all that y'all do for me. I have hit 11K. I want to cry a little bit because I want to just tell y'all thank you for following my content because y'all started me from the beginning. I greatly appreciate all of y'all. And please share my content with somebody. Talk to somebody, baby. Things got to change. We got to stop going on the word of our women because some of them are liars and cheats and snakes. And we got to learn that all they say is not true. We got to ask for receipts. Everybody have a wonderful Sunday. Have a blessed day, everybody. Much love to y'all all. Please make sure you tune in to the Harris Tribe Media. I believe it's going to be Mrs. She Said, #Shane. Also, please make sure you tune into Black Men Unfiltered. Content is always fire. And please make sure you turn into Sir Hill Speaks. Content is always straight, no chaser. I believe he has Super Sundays tonight. So y'all check it out. I'm going to be in the comment section, y'all. Excuse me. I'm going to be in the comment section, y'all. Everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. Wow, you are so colorful. A special good morning to you, Miss Beautiful. Thank you, my dear. I greatly appreciate that. How are you, my dear? It's good to see you, Beans. It's good to see you, Green Beans. How you doing, my dear? Everybody have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. Much love to everybody. And once again, thank you for letting me hit that 11K. You feel me?